is Broadway's longest-running American musical, and the razzle-dazzle just celebrated 25 years on Broadway. In 1996, it was the hottest ticket in town. In 2021, it's just the same.
Come on, babe, we're gonna brush the sky. I bet you're lucky Lindy never flew so high. 'Cause in the stratosphere, could he lend an ear to all that jazz?
Bianca Marroquín has played the role of Roxie in countless performances over the course of several runs. But right now, she's playing the other Mary murderess, Velma Kelly. Let's send it out to Charlie Cooper.
Thanks, Tamsin. Bianca Marroquín is on a short list of women who have played both Roxie Hart and Velma Kelly in the musical Chicago on Broadway. We met up right here at the Renaissance Hotel to talk about the Razzle Dazzle musical's 25th anniversary and so much more. To start with, congrats are in order for you, of course. Celebrating 20 years.
Correct.
Being a part of Chicago.
Yes.
What has that been like for you?
Well, now in hindsight, I'm like, oh my God, all that happened? You know, and it's when I sit down and do interviews and like talk to you, for instance, that I remember and I go back and it hits me. It's been 20 years. It's been a wonderful journey, full of everything. I've literally grown up with Roxie Hart, because that's the role that I was doing for 20 years, and now, switching over to Velma. But I've literally grown up with her, matured with her, learned so much. In my personal life, everything that's been happening, all the changes, the only constant thing was Roxie for a long time. So I've been very blessed. The universe said, here, this role, and go explore and go grow with her and see what happens. And magic has happened, and I'm so grateful.
We spoke to Anna about a month or two ago, and she talked about how you will give her like little tips and tricks and like how helpful you are and kind of serve like as a mentor.
Of course. I mean, I tell Anna, use me.
Yeah.
Roxie's been in me for 20 years. Use me, ask me.
Absolutely. So are there people in the industry or in the show that you look up to or kind of get like tips from still?
Well, I mean, Anne Ranking, God love her, and she's always with us. All the information that Annie gave me, all the anecdotes, all the stories, all the guidance, all the maternal energy, we miss her so very much. Annie, BB, the same BB Newirth, all my Velmas. Yes, I ask, and yes, and Chita Rivera.
How do you think Roxie prepared you for Velma, and do you have a favorite of the two roles? I know it's kind of feels like picking between your babies, probably.
But no, I've been asked that, like, do you miss Roxie? And I go, actually, no, Velma has me super busy, and she kicks my butt. And I do say that, oh my God, it almost feels like Roxie was preparing me for Velma. Velma is completely different. Velma is more athletic and more, I'm like, oh my God, it couldn't have happened the other way. Like where I'm younger playing Velma and then, no. And just the way she opens the show, she opens with all the confidence in the world, and on top, with all that responsibility, on top of you, the queen of the joint. Where Roxie, she starts from bottom to up. You see her grow and become this monster right before your eyes, and she reaches her dreams and everything. And then how little by little she loses all. So they start a little bit, Roxie starts like this and Velma starts like this, and then they meet on top, because then they join forces in the end. But they have very different journeys, very different characteristics, and very different mission on stage, very different responsibilities on stage, both vocally and dance-wise and actor-wise, but they're both beasts, and they're both delicious, and like for an actress, they're a dream to play. And I am so lucky that now I joined that very short list of iconic women: Chita Rivera, BB Newirth, Ruthie Henschel, and now I'm being the first Mexicana, Mexican, and I am just again honored, and again I'm very privileged to have this opportunity now to learn Velma and to grow with her and try to perfect her as much as I can every single day.